It is Thursday, May the 7th, day number 50 of this amazing staycation. I'm Henry with the Chamber, stationed here at home base. So yesterday, about 2/3 of the way through, my video messed up. And I know some of you didn't get to see the end, and so I want to share a couple things with you. One's really interesting. So Emily and Elizabeth, who are seventh graders, are working on a Civil War project. And so they had to bring something to their virtual class related to the Civil War. And Emily got it in her head that she wanted to make hardtack, which is some sort of a bread just using flour and water and salt that could store easily. It would last for a long time. And so they actually made hardtack. And I got to tell you, the name is appropriate. It's a little hard. It's kind of like a cracker. It's about that thick. It doesn't taste horrible. It would be good with stuff dipped in it. But there you go. Hardtack. Crazy fact for the day. So today was supposed to be our social media summit. Big new event, brand new event. Hager Communications had jumped on the sponsorship right off the bat and had been helping us promote it. The keynote was Pete Lerma, and then we had Logan Draper and Catherine Hager and Eric Crossland coming in to teach all sorts of things about how to use social media to do more business, to make your world better. And so it's postponed. We're working on new dates. We miss you guys and wish we could do it today, but we can't. So just stay tuned. And in the meantime, we're going to keep sharing social media tips branded by the Social Media Summit. So take a look out for those. All right, just a reminder, the governor said this Friday, salons and barbershops, they're opening up. Monday the 18th is the plan for gyms and office tenants, and then bars, pools, tattoo shops, massage parlors, and interactive amusement venues like bowling alleys and arcades are still closed. Weddings and funerals are now governed by the same guidelines for the venue they would take place in. And so wedding at a church is going to follow church rules. Reception at an event venue is going to follow those rules, or a restaurant's rules. And so again, reach out to us if you got specific questions, and if we don't have the answers, we'll get them for you. The other big news this week is that the WFISD had come out with their graduation process and dates, and immediately following that, the governor made a change that said you could have graduation, but not till June. And so they had to change their dates, but graduation will happen for all three public high schools. And so take a look at WFISD's Facebook page for all the info on dates, how to get tickets, what the protocols are going to be, and so on. Yesterday, I had a bunch of calls from you. We had a board meeting yesterday morning. We used GoToMeeting, which is another virtual platform, kind of like Zoom. And here's the interesting thing. We had the most board members show up at that meeting as any meeting we've had since I've been here. We got a pretty big board, and I think we had 30 board members show up. And that's amazing. And everybody liked it. It seems like it went pretty well. And they were asking about how do we incorporate that technology in the future, even when we can go back to the office. So it's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. Speaking of WFISD, we had the Pulse yesterday afternoon, and my guest was Mike Kurt, superintendent of WFISD. The show is sponsored by the Helen Farabee Centers, and we spent about an hour talking about graduation, modern schools, what's been going on in the district, how we make sure that the kids without broadband can still access their classroom. Talked a lot about Mike's family and his hobbies, and he has this crazy idea that if college football comes back, that Texas is going to beat LSU this year. He's on record giving a score. I got to go back and watch it and see what he predicted, because we'll call him out when it does not happen. But great show. Check it out on our Facebook page, and it'll also broadcast on Texoma's Fox 18 this Sunday afternoon at 5:30. Lauren Linville with KFDX came over to the chamber yesterday, and we talked about sales tax collections and how a drop in sales tax collections could adversely affect this city. Shot a video for our email provider, Constant Contact. They've been watching us and wanted us to tell our story to their customers. And then we closed out the night with Triple R. Gordon Ramsay, Jim Rockford, Bob Ross. It was a nice, peaceful evening. Today, Mike Hendren and I will do our radio show. We are working on some virtual programs for you guys. Bad news, I'm recruiting for an office manager. Hillary's moving back to Pennsylvania, so we're going to release that job description here in the next couple of days. So If you know somebody with great office management experience, send them my way. And then tonight, really cool, the 88th Fighter Training Squadron at Shepherd is having its change of command ceremony, but instead of in person, they're going to do it on Zoom. So that'll be pretty neat. I'll take a picture and post it so you can see what that's like. All right, so don't forget to like the Chamber Facebook page and let us know what you're up to. If you need something, we're still open for business, so reach out to us. And don't forget that Sunday is Mother's Day. I'm going to close out with a quote from yesterday in case you didn't make it to the end of the video by Ben E. King and his song Stand By Me. Ben E. King said, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid just as long as you stand. Stand by me. We're in the middle of a crazy situation and we need to take care of each other and stop attacking each other. So, all right, it's Thursday. Stand by your neighbor. Let's take care of them. Love you guys.